What's going on, everyone? Your favorite jealous hater is back with some more beef. So earlier this year I made a couple of videos on Colleen Ballinger. You know, the full-grown adult who thought it would be a big brain move to send a little boy a pair of her panties, or just in general has a channel that leaves you in a depressive state. Seriously, she's a major buzzkill. But I broke down one of her vlogs called My Best and Worst Moments of 2020, where I called her out on why 2020 for her wasn't all that bad, especially when you compare it to everyone else. She didn't have the same pandemic struggles as the rest of us normies did, which caused a tsunami of Colleen cronies to bombard my channel with low-level IQ arguments full of emotion and feelings. Okay, get your popcorn and tampons ready.
She didn't mention why the year was bad because people are aware that, I don't know, people died.
The title literally states, My Best and Worst Moments of 2020. If she didn't mention the bad, then why did she title it like that? I also did acknowledge that her year was not perfect. I was only referring to Colleen's financial and job security, comparing it to everyone else. Colleen's issues are still valid, but they are more on a personal mental level rather than pandemic and 2020 based, which was the point. And when she says shit like,
oh god, I hope 2021 will be better,
and then right after talks about all the fun shit she did during the 2020 struggle, I really can't feel bad for her, especially when she got a brand new free sponsored camping RV while other people were I don't know, dying.
Also, the year was bad for her personally, again because people have terrible times sometimes as humans.
Oh, you mean like when a vlogger monetizes their anxiety and struggles based around hypothetical situations that never even happened and make a ton of money off of it, while regular people are actively losing their jobs, homes, and lives? You mean like that?
I cannot believe you are trying to negate that.
How am I trying to negate the terrible times people can have? By literally making a video based around that. All I did was point out while others were worried about paying rent or what they're gonna eat for their next meal, Colleen was busy turning her house into Disneyland.
Also, she's talking about great moments and terrible moments because the video is titled Best and Worst Moments of 2020. So obviously she's gonna cover that. That is the point.
But my point is that she really didn't get to the terrible side of things. It was all mostly positive. And I thought you just said that she didn't mention the bad because people were dying. Make up your mind, kid.
Also, last thing, the year was a terrible year, period. Thousands of people lost their lives, so it would be objectively terrible.
Yeah, that's literally what I was saying. While Colleen was worried about shit in her head, other people were actually suffering for real. She said her and her family made 2020 work. Most people couldn't do that. Not to mention, it seemed like her biggest worry in 2020 was based around not getting as many book deals and sponsorships. Otherwise, she wouldn't have mentioned that. So to me,
as a jealous hater,
that doesn't sound like someone who had it bad during this pandemic, putting aside her mental health, because I'm not here to invalidate that.
People who have a conscience and have an understanding, nature, and empathy for others can see that and feel terribly because people losing their lives and loved ones is awful. And she may have had a terrible year personally too, in her big-ass house, and it might have still been terrible.
Yeah, you're doing this whole thing about how or maybe her year was terrible, but her video literally proves otherwise.
That's your opinion, but a lot of other people love her, so you should shut or butthole mouth up. I'm pretty sure you're more dumb than her.
But she still is dumb though, right?
I understand you wanted to share your opinion, but it's the fact that you're being disgusting and rude with saying unnecessary comments and edits is not it.
Sorry, I'll do better.
But you think your content is funny?
Nope, don't even understand how I get paid on the platform.
This is the dumbest thing I've seen in the last 5 years, I think.
Apparently, this person forgot about last year when Colleen got put on blast for all the dumb shit she did as an adult.
How are you in your late 20s or 30s and you're still in the toddler tantrum phase? Embarrassing.
No one's throwing a temper tantrum, but all I did was point out the obvious, and you're in my comment section stomping your feet. Who's being the baby?
A person can be rich and also struggle because that is literally the human condition.
Doesn't mean that she did, but I also never said that she didn't. Just claimed her struggles were not based around the pandemic because of her financial and job security. What do these people not get? Yeah, everyone was stuck at home. But the difference between Colleen, you know, a YouTuber, and a regular person in the same situation is that Colleen was stuck at home monetizing the crisis, monetizing 2020, making a ton of money off of all of it, while regular people were stuck at home worrying about losing everything. This is not a hard concept to understand.
Also, yeah, she spoke about the good parts of 2022 because it was a video talking about the good and bad parts of 2020. So she's gonna talk about good things too. That's the point of the video. Yeah, not too late to delete, my guy.
Oh, I see. You're one of those types.
You're gonna regret this later. Better delete this video.
I'm not deleting shit just because you don't like my opinion. If I cater to this kind of garbage, I literally would have a zero content. And I have no issue with her speaking about the good parts in her life in 2020. The only issue I have is that she was complaining about last year while actively talking about all the fun shit she did.
You should watch her vlogs when she talks about her struggles. She always goes, I shouldn't be talking about this, I have it way better.
So she says she shouldn't be talking about it, but does anyway? Okay. You know, I've seen this comment a lot in my comment section,
Colleen mentioned she's privileged, Apoc, so just leave her alone.
which I find pretty weird. So just because she mentions it, that changes the game? She has it way better than most, but because she's aware of it and claims white privilege, that now gives her a free pass to complain about the very thing that she said she shouldn't be complaining about, bruh. And let's not forget here, all that complaining is monetized, so that privileged little white girl Colleen doesn't just get her free pass to bitch about whatever she wants, she also makes money complaining about her privilege.
But I guess she's aware of it, so, you know, like, whatever.
Imagine making fun of someone who spreads nothing but love and positivity to the world for having unfunny content while using fart sounds to censor your critique of others. Sure, her content is bad though. Go off, big guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Colin's content is chock full of farts. I mean, people have literally made verse fart compilations between her and her sister. Not to mention, how many times have we seen Colleen fart on someone and use this clickbait? She's the epitome of basic bitch humor.
What are you on?
And she spreads nothing but positivity? Is that why she fat shamed someone on a plane and admitted to purposely killing her dog?
Literally, the fact that you're a content creator who hates on content creators is so stupid. Like the fact that you devote your time to just hate on random people.
Colleen is not some random person. She is a public figure. I didn't just close my eyes, spin a globe, land a finger on her and be like,
Well, I guess she's up next.
one of her vlogs came across my feed and I clicked on it. I didn't like what she had to say. I thought it was lame, so I called her out on it. Not that deep, dog.
Go on a run, go to the park, take a nap. Like you could literally do anything else.
Well, for one, these colors don't run. The parks are still closed. I sleep a little too much, and so could you.
Plus, what's the point on hating on things when there's no actual reason to hate?
There was no hate. I only stated the obvious, which you seem to have an issue with.
You're just hating for clout.
If I really just wanted clout, I go cause myself bodily harm on TikTok.
The fact that you know some of these things also means you watch till the end of Colleen's videos where she talks about these types of things. That sounds like fan behavior to me.
Well, all vloggers are kind of the same. They're one-track ponies. So I just skipped to the end of the video where she's sitting down getting all deep and prophetic because vloggers always keep whatever they clickbait or use as the title towards the very end, you know, for runtime. And I actually only spent a few minutes listening to her. I didn't even watch the whole video, unlike you did with my video.
So like really go do something useful with your life. It'd be better for everyone.
Well, I make money being a jealous bitch, so yeah.
Who else can tell he still lives in his mom's basement?
Actually, I have my own room. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's all the slaps I have for you today. Sub to the channel if you're new. Like if you enjoyed. If you don't, I don't know. I'll make a positive post or some shit.